The impact to the front of Zary's knee. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Dr. Stefan Wilson, and here on this channel, we analyze the science of sports injuries. So if that's the type of content that interests you, then please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. Tuesday night, the Flames are visiting the Ducks. The replay we're watching here is Zary coming across the blue line. He's coming up the left wing. He does have possession of the puck. And what we're watching for is when Zary makes contact with the Ducks defenseman, Helleson. And that's coming up right in this moment. I want you to pay attention to Helleson's left leg and Zary's left leg. As they make contact, Zary obviously taking the brunt of that force and falls down, immediately clutching to his left knee. We'll watch that again here. In this moment, just prior to the impact, if we look at Helleson's left leg, his left knee is flexed, it is bent, and Zary's left leg is straight and extended. You can easily tell which player in this situation has more leverage. The more leveraged player obviously is Helleson. He's going to come out on the better end of this exchange as Zary's left knee becomes bent and injured on the play. He does go to the dressing room and he does not return after this incident. I'm going to show you another angle here and then we can break down the actual mechanism of the injury to Connor Zary's left knee. It's this angle right here that we can better appreciate exactly the impact that occurred to Connor Zary's left knee. At this at this moment of impact, you can see Zary's left leg. It is extended, it's straight, going up against the flexed left knee of Helleson. Right here, if we were to draw a line from Zary's hip down through his knee, his left foot should come out about right here, but his left foot is further up higher on the screen. So whatever degree of angle that is, that's the degree of angle of hyperextension that's going through Connor Zary's left knee right now. With that impact to the front of his knee, certainly there's going to be bruising, there's going to be a pretty nasty contusion to the front of Zary's knee. But with Helleson coming from the front and the slightly inside, so we'd call that the anterior medial aspect of Zary's knee, that's going to put a maximal amount of stress and tension through the posterior, the back, and the outside, the lateral of Zary's knee. So the posterolateral corner of Zary's knee is going to be injured here. This will result in a significant bone bruise to the front of Zary's knee as it compresses, but as his leg hyperextends here, we're going to see stress to his posterior cruciate ligament, his PCL, most likely his ACL, his anterior cruciate ligament, and his LCL, his lateral cruciate ligament, in addition to the joint capsule and certainly the tendons in the back of his leg. We're going to take a look at the anatomy screen to further appreciate exactly what kind of anatomy we're discussing here. So as we look at the skeletal model, if we can imagine the skeleton here is Connor Zary. He has possession of the puck. He's a left-handed shot coming over the blue line on the left wing, and contact is made to his left knee. So if we zoom in to his left knee, we're just going to spin the skeleton around here and we'll look at the skeleton from behind. We can see the femur, that is the thigh bone on top here, and then the actual joint space of the knee itself, the shin bone, the tibia, and the long slender fibula right beside it running parallel here. As we move the knee around, we're now looking from the outside or the lateral aspect of Zary's knee. Now that impact from Helleson came from the front inside part, the anterior medial part of Zary's left knee, in from this angle, making contact with the front of his knee. That will cause compression right here in the front of his knee, certainly bone bruising to the superior medial aspect of his tibia, but it is going to stress and tension the tissue in the back of his knee, primarily his ACL, his anterior cruciate ligament, his PCL, his posterior cruciate ligament, as we saw his left leg hyperextend around the left knee of Helleson, and certainly his LCL on the outside of his knee as well. So there's three different ligamentous structures that are in danger of being injured on this play. Likely Zary will be out for a period of time. At the very least, we're looking at a few weeks. He will undergo diagnostic imaging in order to further determine exactly which ligament was damaged and to what extent. Thank you very much for watching. Please have a great day.